Why do certain disappointments stay with a person for years while others quietly fade away? Why can a single betrayal reshape the way someone sees trust, people, and even themselves? Why do old wounds continue influencing present decisions long after the event itself has passed? And why does life sometimes feel as though it keeps repeating the same lesson in different forms, no matter how far a person tries to move forward? There is a difficult truth hidden beneath these questions. Most people believe they suffer because of what happened to them. The Stoics saw something deeper. They understood that much of human suffering comes not from the event itself, but from the struggle against what has already happened. The event passes, the resistance remains, and that resistance can last for years. Over time, a pattern begins to emerge. The same frustrations return wearing different faces. The same fears appear in different situations. The same disappointments arrive through different people and different circumstances. Yet beneath those changing details, the lesson remains remarkably similar. Many people spend their lives searching for certainty in an uncertain world, permanence in temporary things, and control over what was never truly theirs to control. When reality refuses to cooperate, they assume life is working against them. In truth, life is often revealing something they have not yet learned to see. This is where Stoicism offers a different perspective, not a way to avoid pain, but a way to understand it. Not a promise that life will become easier, but an invitation to stop fighting battles that cannot be won. Because the moment a person begins seeing reality as it is, rather than as they wish it to be, something changes. Pain starts becoming insight. Setbacks begin becoming instruction, and the very experiences that once felt like punishment begin revealing a deeper kind of wisdom. There comes a point in life when a person begins to notice something strange about suffering. The pain they carry is not always connected to the event itself. Sometimes the event is long gone. The conversation ended months ago. The relationship has already fallen apart. The opportunity disappeared years earlier. Yet the discomfort remains, lingering beneath the surface, as if the mind refuses to let it go. At first, this seems confusing because common sense suggests that pain comes from what happened. If someone lies, the lie hurts. If someone leaves, the departure hurts. If something valuable is lost, the loss hurts. Yet life repeatedly presents situations where two people experience the same event and emerge with entirely different levels of suffering. One gradually accepts what happened and moves forward. The other continues replaying the event long after it has passed. The difference reveals something important. The event creates the wound. The meaning attached to it often determines how long it stays open. Most people spend years believing reality should operate according to a set of unwritten rules. Loyalty should be returned. Effort should be rewarded. Kindness should be appreciated. Honesty should create trust. These assumptions feel reasonable because they reflect the way many people try to live. If they offer respect, they expect respect in return. If they remain dependable, they expect dependability from others. If they care deeply, they assume that care will eventually be recognized. Over time, these expectations become so deeply embedded that they no longer feel like expectations. They feel like facts. The problem begins when reality refuses to cooperate. A person may spend years supporting someone only to discover that support was never valued in the same way. Someone may act with integrity and still watch less principled people move ahead. Another may offer patience, understanding, and loyalty only to encounter betrayal from the very person they trusted most. In moments like these, the pain often feels larger than the event itself. The mind struggles to process what happened because reality has violated an assumption that felt unquestionable. The pain is not only about the outcome, it comes from watching an assumption collapse. As Epictetus observed, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen, and you will go on well." This is why certain disappointments linger for so long. A person is not only grieving what happened, they are grieving the version of reality they believed existed. They are confronting the possibility that life operates according to principles very different from the ones they imagined. Expectations create the illusion of predictability. They make the world feel manageable. The moment that illusion breaks, uncertainty rushes in. The world suddenly feels less stable than it once did. Naturally, the mind resists this realization. It searches for explanations that might restore order. Why did this happen? Why was I treated this way? Why wasn't I appreciated? These questions repeat because